All right. Are you ready to go?
I'm ready to fight some Pokemon in a Pocket Monster on Pocket Monster duel.
Are you ready to combine some Pokeballs? Are you ready to go from Pokeball testicles to a single super Pokeball?
I ain't got no testicle, dude.
Oh, don't you worry. We're going to have them.
Oh. Am I getting a sex change in game?
I mean,
I thought this was more child's game, Tom.
This is going to be like Inception with sex changes because you're playing as a girl, and then we're going to have extra testicles for that. It's like super sex change for you. You're going from being a girl, you're going from being a guy to being a girl, back to being a guy again.
I wonder how many people have done that. I'm sure there's one.
There's got to be at least. There's got to be someone who regretted their change and was like, "Fuck that shit."
If I cut mine off, I'd regret it instantly. I know that. That's personal. That's personal there.
So,
look at that Caterpie. Look at that Caterpie.
Things you might notice. I have an Evee on my head, which means that we're playing Let's Go Eevee.
Whoa.
Let's go Pokemon Eevee. Which is, I said fuck Pikachu. I've dealt with Pikachu enough. I wanted fucking Eevee, which apparently is also the easy mode of this game.
You went easy,
which is weird because my first playthrough with Kanto region was on hard mode. Back when Red came out, and I played with Charmander, and the first half of that game is super hard mode with the Charmander.
That's what I did too.
Which I don't regret at all. I do not fucking regret that. But this time around, I'm playing with the fucking Eevee, and in case you also didn't notice, there's a Caterpie out, and by the way, there's a fucking Mew. I lifted the what the fuck was that thing? The van, the big trailer. You cheat to get into SS Annie, and then there's a fucking thing you're supposed to be able to use.
Yeah. You use a Game Shark.
Yeah, and I bought a fucking Pokeball with my game.
He's got a third ball.
I do.
It's red and white.
It might be infected.
A little bit.
Also, who the fuck makes this Y?
I don't know. That is literally the Y button right there. Shaking the fucking button.
Yeah, shake it and you get Y.
We were sitting here.
There's a top button that's B. The joystick is also A. But in case you want to use Y, you got to go, maybe. No, it doesn't want to work right now.
It doesn't always work, apparently.
Yeah. But yeah, we were sitting here, and I'm trying to figure this out. I'm like, how the fuck do I get to Y? I'm trying to get to the fucking. This is what I'm trying to do. So I go, not trying to play with Mew. So I was in here, and I'm like, oh, let me get to party. So I was like, oh, let me move everything around, make things make sense, and
trying to get to that box.
Yeah, trying to get to open the Pokemon box. I'm like, oh, cool. If I go in here, move Pokemon, nope, that doesn't get you to the Pokemon box. Can't change my party with that. How the fuck do I get to? It says press Y. Do I need a controller, Sammy? Is that what I need?
My sarcastic ass is like, why don't you just shake it?
Look at it.
Oh,
are you fucking kidding me?
It did it. And I just cracked up laughing because
I was dying. I was dying too. It was funny.
Sarcasm. It wins.
But yeah, so that's how you use Y with the fucking Pokemon controller.
Why?
Which I'm gonna use it a lot apparently because I fucking talk with my hands. So this if we do another session of this game, it'll probably not have the Pokeball on it.
Why?
Why? Yeah, why? Exactly why. In case, so this is something since I'm already in here. Something else for the game for the Let's Go series. Usually in the old games, you get the vitamins and things like that to upgrade your Pokemon stats. But in the Pokemon Go game, for the cell phone, the smartphone game, the app, you transfer your Pokemon back to the professor, and pretty much what happens, but what they don't say happens, is that the professor then grinds up the Pokemon into little bits, makes a candy out of it, and gives it back to you. And then you get enough of those candies, and you feed them to that Pokemon. So you grind up a bunch of Pidgeys, get a bunch of candies. You then give those candies to the Pidgey, and the Pidgey will evolve into a Pidgeotto. So by eating itself, it will essentially become a Pidgeotto. And then you do the same thing with those Pidgey candies to become a Pidgeot.
I mean, not only are we playing a game that's pretty much cockfighting, but now we're introducing fucking killing the useless and feeding them back to those cocks.
Right. That's the thing. It's like back in the day, it was like, oh, you wanna love your Pokemon. You don't want to be that Pokemon trainer that just wants the strongest Pokemon. You want to love all Pokemon. You want to catch them all, right? And now it's like you feed those motherfuckers to themselves. So in this game, when you send the Pokemon to the professor, like this Bellsprout for a great example, there, yep, and then shake the Pokeball because that's why.
Shake.
And then Are you sure you want to send them?
Yeah.
Yes.
Are you sure you want to grind them up into
Oak
candy?
says, oh, thank you. That worked great in my research. Here, have yourself a reward. We're going to give you a mighty candy and a quick candy. Depending on your Pokemon and their stats, you'll get a candy associated with those stats. That candy will then increase the stats of another Pokemon. So if I feed those candies to my Evee or to my Mew, it'll increase its speed or its strength, I assume.
Oh.
So yeah, and then instead of getting Pokemon-specific candies, we get they get stat-based candies. So it's a little less you're feeding them themselves, but you really are. That's exactly what it is.
Oh, yeah, it is. 100%. I mean, Darwin loves this game.
Yes. So those are all the little stats for us. Some basic changes there.
I gotta tell you, I'm getting down to the music update.
Right? It's really nice update to the music.
I gotta say, I might fucking ask for this for Christmas as a relaxing game to play.
It feels like it's a combination of orchestra and the old 8-bit like audio. Like there's parts of it that kind of remind me of that, but yeah. I do love Nintendo does one thing really great, and it's almost always the music.
Yes.
And they do a lot of other good things, but the music, man.
I gotta say, this is nostalgic. I've seen the game played a little bit at our buddy's Dorks Giving last night, but I haven't seen much of the game. But I'm already getting drawn in a little bit. I was very hesitant before. I'm a little hesitant now, but I'm more hesitant on why am I not getting the game.
Yeah,
I think.
I think that the problem is everyone looks at it and says this is an easy Pokemon game. This isn't a hard or a challenging Pokemon game, and I think that it makes it better because it's not. Like I'm going into it saying this is just gonna be fun. Like I'm not stressing over. Like I never really stress over having the perfect IVs and shit like that. This is literally a game where I'm gonna go around, collect the Pokemon, have fun, make some jokes, and it's something I can fuck around with at any point in time.
Yeah, like a couple of our friends are very, very, very obsessed where we needed the Pokemon with the perfect IVs, with the perfect this, the perfect that. And then once we do that, then... Oh, that's B. Then we'll go ahead and just battle everybody. And my one buddy, he has boxes upon boxes of just one specific type of Pokemon just so he could fucking farm it.
Yeah.
And get the best IVs, get the shinies, all that jazz. We beat Lass.
Yes, we double teamed her.
Double
Teamed that Lass.
Be awkward with you, Tom, but it might happen.
Hey man, I'm cool with it. It was me and 2 chicks. I'm happy with that. It's a good outcome for me.
Oh fuck, I am a chick.
Sammy, how did it feel?
We're not doing this, Tom. We're not doing this. You're coming nowhere near my box. You're putting no pocket monsters in my box today.
Oh,
sir.
that's no fun.
But yeah, I like
the graphical
that just
update
outside. Can I run into them? No, I can't.
No, you can't. It's only me. But do you want a Kakuna or do you want a Metapod? Ooh, I think that is that maybe a shiny?
Did it take me away? I think I accidentally.
It's huge. That's what it was.
Oh, it's a huge.
All right,
huge. It's very huge. Yeah, I accidentally shook myself away. Shook myself away.
There you are.
Oh, there I am.
So if I go into the bag, we have berries. Oh, shit in my eye too. So we use a raspberry. Use those razzleberries.
You're gonna get pink eye if you got shit in there, dude.
Dude, it fucking happens. So this one will make it easier for catching the Pokemon.
Oh.
Nabberry will calm the wild Pokemon. I assume that makes it so it doesn't move around as much if you have one of those very movie Pokemon. This one makes it more likely to give you an item after you catch it. But we're not going to waste those. We'll use the raspberry because that's what it's telling us to use. And I'm going to... Oh, I got to click use. That'd be the useful thing there. And then
I caught it. I caught it, bitch.
We got an excellent, which means we get even more points. So that's how you get more experience points. You can do... catching the same type of Pokemon over and over again gives you a multiplier. So like the bonus multiplier there, you can get a higher multiplier by catching the same Pokemon over and over and over again.
It's kind of like the SOS deal, but not in a battle.
Yeah, and so it gives you more experience points that way. So there's ways to grind your experience points in that regard to help out.
No, I'm curious. After you leave this, go into your bag, or not into your bag, into your Pokemon slot or whatever.
Yeah.
change Bellsprout over to Pokemon number 2. I assume I automatically get Pokemon number 2 coming in as player 2, but I wanted to confirm
That's
that.
safe. You want Bellsprout? You don't want Mew? I can give Mew.
I feel like this is too overpowered. Give me Bellsprout.
Okay.
I want Mew, but I also want to not just show us destroying the game.
I'm pretty sure we're going to do that
yeah,
anyways.
You already have the best Pokemon to start with.
Right.
And yeah.
Now we have a Metapod.
Oh, shit.
So now we go...
Why am I liking this more and more?
Dude, I think it's fun. And the graphics of it.
That's what it really is.
The graphics of it make it look so beautiful. I'm super excited if they take anything of this game, like the graphic style of this game, and put it into the full-fledged one that's going to be coming out.
Hopefully it'll be even better.
That's my point. I'm hope even if it's not though, even if this is what you get, like it's still really pretty.
I love how we were like, man, these polygonal graphics on a Nintendo system are fucking great.
Right.
I mean, the Switch has kicked every other console out of the water for me, except for PC, because PC is PC.
It all depends on what I want to play. I mean, if I want to play something relaxing, it's definitely the Switch. If I want to play something fun, it's probably more, or like not fun, but like more story driven. It's generally going to be my Xbox because that has a better graphical output than like my PlayStation stuff. So we're going to take.
Well, recently I've been playing Valkyria Chronicles, the original on the PS. Not PS anything, on the Switch.
I'm retarded.
And I highly recommend the Valkyria Chronicles remake for the Switch. I forgot how fucking gorgeous of a game it is with the shell-shaded anime drawing graphics.
Mm-hmm.
And it's such a good tactical game, too. It's epic. It is epic.
We're going to murder this Caterpie.
Bye-bye, Caterpie!
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Hitting the right buttons here. Give me more stuff. I got health candy. That's cool. All right. Let's go back. So yeah, sometimes you see the Pokemon on the screen will have different things. That's how you can find shinies. And
yeah, they're supposed to have little lights above them or something.
That has a blue thing. Let's find out what he is. He's tiny.
Tiny.
So the red one was huge. Blue one was tiny. Up.
That was great.
It was great. We did not combine though. Oh no, he broke out. Let's try this again.
Tiny.
There we go.
There we go.
We combined.
Super balls combined.
Two dragons. See, the thing about that though is if once you split those things, that Pokemon is gonna be split in half, right?
I mean, does the ball ever split back up again?
I mean, it doesn't show it, but I mean, it doesn't make sense any other way. We got a raspberry. Mew's a level 4.
It's a bug.
It is. To the box you go.
Yes, and we must make our way towards Pewter City.
I'll have to pay attention next time to see if... Nope, there's another fight. To see if when you catch a Pokemon you already have, there's a way to send it straight to the professor to get the things rather than having to go through everything. There's some quality of life issues I have with this game so far, but they're really not breaking for me. Like it may make it like a lose a point, so it's like a 9 for me out of 10 or whatever. Like for what this game is, I really rate it higher than as a game because I think it's fun. I think it looks really good.
Yeah, I mean when you're rating this game, you have to say this is not traditional Pokemon.
Yeah. To rate it against other Pokemon games, I would say, oh yeah, you do have Bellsprout. Yeah,
Bellsprout.
If I were to rate this against other Pokemon games, it'd be very different, I think, because it's
Whip.
The gameplay mechanics are so different that I don't think it works any other way.
This is true. I got out of sync with my Bellsprout.
You did.
I need to stay in sync. Give it more power.
That's how the Ash Greninja thing happens. It was in the anime for a while. If they had to get in once they got into sync. What the fuck? Oh, I don't want to talk to him. I want the Pokeball.
The aroma of grass is so good. I think Mew was smoking on that devil's lettuce or something.
Probably
smelling that grass.
He seems like he would. He'd be the type.
Pretty relaxed. I think Mewtwo needed it, but Mew was keeping it from him.
Yeah. What the fuck? Oh. What the fuck?
Oh, you can miss.
Yeah.
There we go. Superpowers combined.
So the game does play in handheld mode. This was something we had talked about on the podcast that may have fucked things up for not wanting to pick it up. But it does play in handheld mode, and catching the Pokemon is a lot easier in the handheld mode. You lose a chance to get certain multipliers.
Makes sense.
Because of it, but it is playable in handheld mode.
Nice. So yeah, maybe I'll get this for my birthday, because that's right after Christmas too. Because I'll probably only get one game for Christmas, and that'll be Civilization.
Okay.
Because I just bought Diablo, so I don't want to buy Civilization, which came out on Friday too.
Did you check out the reviews for that one?
Not yet.
Okay. I saw a headline that said it was missing some features. It felt like, and I didn't read enough into it to really, because I was not picking it up.
That is. Yeah.
I'm not picking it up, so I don't know. But so I would look into that if you're.
But either way, Civilization on the go is what I want. That is what I want. What I need in my life.
Okay.
Always wanted it. Never was able to get that full blown Civilization on the go deal. Like they had free Civ for the phone, which was like Civ 2, ported to the phone, but it was Civ 2.
Okay.
Which Civ 3, in my opinion, was probably the best. I just loved the micromanagement of it and everything. Civ 4 was pretty good. 5's all right. 6 is really good too, though.
Yeah. You know what I want to see come to the Switch? The StarCraft 2 trilogy. Because the original StarCraft trilogy and I think Brood War came to the N64.
It did. Yes.
So I would like to see them make that move again and bring those to the Switch. It'd be interesting to see how you could handle that. I'm always hesitant when it comes to RTSs on consoles, just because it doesn't ever work quite the same. The micromanagement is way off.
It's so, especially if you're like collecting and building your army over here in the bottom right of the screen or bottom left of the screen, and then trying to select all of them and move them over here without having the mini map to just click on and move. Hard as shit.
Yeah. So there isn't a way of sending it straight to the professor. That's a little disappointing. So one of the things with this Pokeball controller, I tend to rotate it a little much in my hand, so I lose track of the B button on top.
That'd be easy.
Suddenly I find out I'm holding it this way. I'm like, wait, why is
I feel like that'd be pretty easy to do.